What up, y'all? So we're gonna speak more about Black Greeks, right? So there's a lot of Black Greeks uh, within the system, right? Now we know that most of our people, right, has the thing is that most Black people think that voting, they think that's the answer, right? They think that actually going out there and voting for somebody is actually gonna help our situation. It's actually gonna help whatever that's going on in our neighborhoods, right? Which is not, right? Because the same people that you're voting for are the same people who pass these state laws, pass all this stuff, and they're part of the white supremacy, right? So this is why you gotta seek out, these answers for yourself, man. And that's why most of our people are Black Greeks, man. And they ain't gonna tell you this stuff, man. Your so-called president, right? It's not gonna tell you these things. Your so-called politician is not gonna tell you these things. Your so-called, they're not gonna tell you these things, man, because they are part of the white supremacy, man. So, how do you treat a Black Greek, right? Okay, that's a heavy question right there, right? How do you treat a Black Greek, right? The thing is that during slavery, right, there was something called the house Negroes versus the field Negroes, right? So you had two type of Negroes that's on the cotton field. You had the slave, house slave, right, to be around his masters, right, to be in the, they love their master. They do what their master told them to do. The master said, he's sick, boss, right? So that's what, you got that type of Negro, right? And you got the field Negro, the Negro that's mad at the master, right? The one that hope that the master gets sick, right? Or say he's sick, he'll go out to party, right? So if he's hurt, you will hope he be hurt, right? So then that's how you deal with one of these Black Greeks, right? So we deal with these Black Greeks accordingly out here, man. So we don't really mess with them as much, right? So we gotta keep coming, man, and keep speaking these truths, and call it out for what it is, man. But this will be Black Greeks Part 2, right? So I like these messages, man. Share them, right? Let everybody know what's up. Because these messages seem to be, spoken out. And for my freedom fighters out there, man, we'll keep moving forward. So thank you for everybody. I like this message, man. Keep on moving. So everybody take care, man. And shalom.